Namaste. Week 2. And the focus is on neck, shoulders, and thoracic spine. This is an area that can get really locked up, especially if there is stress, pain, stress. And so to releasing it, we started with some sound energy, chanting. Cues are an integral part of your yoga practice. We are going to begin with, as we did today, the 3 Oms, the Gayatri Mantra, and then we'll conclude with 3 Oms. We'll pause, we'll breathe, and then we'll also repeat Ganesh, the mover of obstacles, Ganapataye, Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. But first thing first, palms together, the heart gesture, Anjali Mudra. When we bring our hands together at the heart again, it signifies balance between all of the energy so that we're neither over or under, but we are at ease, at homeostasis. Let's begin. Om. 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 Om Bhuvaha Svaha Tat Savitur Varanyam Bhargo Devasha Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat. Om Bhuvaha Svaha Tat Savitur Varanyam Bhargo Devasha Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat. Om Bhuvaha Svaha Tat Savitur Varanyam Bhargo Devasha Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat. And then the chant to Ganesh. And we'll do this one, call and response. You have it written down on week 2, but just in case. We'll do it 3 times. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Ganesh, please take the obstacles out of my path. Let them float away on the river. And with that, I've already covered my mat with a blanket. I have my block ready for the dessert buffet, as well as my blankets and blocks. Let's start by just checking in. What is present? What is here? examining the outer three layers, the layers that the yoga practice works specifically with our physical self, what's present, what feels tight, painful, or maybe numb, tingly, whatever is present, simply observe. The same for the pranamaya, the energetic layer. What is going on there? The energies, tingly, effervescent. What if they feel maybe heavy, lethargic? In the mind, what's going on in the mind? Allow the mind to soften whatever it is chewing on, sometimes like a dog on a bone. And just pause, pausing that for now. We'll go ahead and bend up the knees. And placing the hands on the lower abdomen. Inviting the breath into the lower abdomen. So engaging with the earth energy of the lower chakras. And the neck gets all locked up as the shoulders are bound up. Too much upper energy glittering about. We want to root down a little bit. Making it easy. Just imagine you're breathing in through the belly button. Gently expanding on the in-breath, Sviyana Vayu. And contracting on the out-breath, Samana Vayu. We have the 5 Vayus in our body. Expansion and contraction. 2. And then we invited in the physiological sigh practice, the 2 in-breaths and the long out-breath, to help reset the nervous system as it gets really, again, tight, bound. So inhaling through the nose. And then topping off. And exhale, mouth. Take a normal in-breath and out-breath. And we repeat. Big in-breath. And again. And exhale. Normal breath. One more time. And just notice, how are you feeling right now? And then from here, relax the arms down alongside. We'll do our shoulder shrugs. Sliding the shoulders up to the ears and then slide them down. And then let go. Let's take a breath in and out. And we slide again, sliding up and down. And we let go. Buffer breath. One more. Sliding up and down. and release. And then gently retract the chin, so drawing the chin towards the chest. And then as you exhale, allow the head to turn to one side. Take a full breath in and out. And we return to center. And exhale to the other side. No force, no pushing. Full breath cycle on the side. And inhale to center. Move at a pace that's comfortable for you. Side to side, make it easy. Three, 4 times on each side. Inviting in some gentle mobilization. One more time. Back at center. Let's just take a little pause, slide the legs out. So we used part of the class today to study our elbow bend. So if we're rehabilitating a body part, working each side separately can be tremendously beneficial. So that either it doesn't get repetitive and we don't let the stronger side take the lead. So if there is a difference between the right and the left side, let's start on the side, the tutor side that is not being rehabilitated. Just simply bend the elbow. How easy can you make this movement? And take the arm down. And bend the other one. Make it easy. They are 2 separate pieces of equipment. They do different things. You probably have a dominant side that goes to work a lot. And a non-dominant side that may be a little unsure. So that was our first movement. Our second movement, I'm looking down my cheat sheet here, so I follow vertical, was the wings. We took the arms up, touching the shoulders, and the same protocol can be used here as well. The arm with the functional operation ability. So we start with the elbows down. I was getting ahead of myself, and so let's slide it up. All chicken wingy. Does my shoulder blades move? Yeah, I'm going to alternate that from side to side. If there is pain or discomfort, be very, very aware of this. Recommendation is to not push or push through it, but simply pause, stop. So rehabilitating pain-free movement. Side to side, chicken wings. It could be any kind of wings, I suppose. Chickadee, cardinal, eastern towhee, yellow-butt warbler. Yeah, lots of variety, but wings indeed. And then from here, we took the arms out to the sides. Now again, if it bothers your back to have the legs out straight, go ahead and bend them up. This puts the psoas on a slack. And so if we are causing pain in one area while we're rehabilitating another, we are sort of ending up in the same place. All right, our next one was the slide. And we put one hand on top of the same shoulder. And then we Took it all the way across, keeping the pelvis still and sliding the arm back. Now, again, only go as far as is comfortable. So inviting in a rotation of the shoulder. Rotation, head is just along for the ride. You can support the head on a blanket if you find your chin is very jutty. Again, slow and easy. We're going to switch to the other side, but just take a moment and pause. Notice the sensation of the shoulder that was moving. Does it lie a little flatter? Let's go to the other side. Sliding across the upper chest. Notice maybe that's a little bit more stuck. Be patient. Change happens incrementally. And that's all right. Healthy growth takes time. Easy and peasy. That's the way the body likes it. Side to side. And then let that go back to center. Now we added a couple of poses in class today that is not on your sheet, so I will give you a little reminder. Remember the little lacy Susan? This little itty bitty polishing of the silver dollar under the shoulder. Powerful movement and helping the shoulder blades move. Go in both directions. So just stay on the same shoulder. First polishing. And then we did the little itty bitty Ferris wheel. Rolling the shoulder around, make it easy. And remember, if it's a little incongruent, and slowing it down, making it smaller is better. Go in the opposite direction. When the shoulders are beginning to lock down, the neck will have to too. It is along for the shoulder ride. All right, pausing here. We did silver dollars and Ferris wheels on one side. I think we should do it on the other too. So first, gently, slowly, and in an enjoyable way, polishing the silver dollar. Then we switch direction. So this is something you can do if you know your shoulders before you go to sleep or before you get out of bed in the morning. Doing it several times throughout the day. Because habitual movement patterns, they take a while to undo. All right. Ferris wheel. I got talking. Ferris wheel going around and around and opposite. Around, around. And there we go. From here, we went ahead with the chicken wings. Palms facing up, so the elbows are straight out from the shoulder. So just check visually. Did I mention body parts are sneaky? So sometimes the arms end up below, as high as it's comfortable. And then here again, I can do one arm. And I went back. We can go forward or back. So this is the rotator cuff tendons. Sneaky event back and forth. No force, just lubricating the joint. And you can absolutely do both. But again, if there is a difference, one at a time, at least initially, this is going to be the better way to rehabilitate, because your motor cortex only has to pay attention to one side. And that's just easier for the brain. Around and around and around. It's amazing how quickly the body catches on when given the opportunity for healing. But the work has to get done. We went on to full arm movement. And again, let's start on the easy side. Arm goes all the way back, no hurry, or as far back as it goes. No hurry, but also, again, the 5 causes of suffering, right? Sometimes we don't even know we don't have a movement, so ignorance, and then the ego says, well, I want it because I can do it. And then, of course, we have, I want to do it because I don't want not to do it. And there's fairness in that, but don't force. Himsa is violence. Ahimsa, absence of violence or pain. Gentle repetition, oiling the gears. And let's go back, and we'll take the legs up. Full body stretch. And then we roll on over for Shalabhasana. Coming onto your abdomen, legs together. Tailbone moves towards the heels. And you feel how that presses the hips down a wee bit. So let's begin the movement by draw the shoulder blades together. That brings the arms up. And it's so much easier to lift the heart because I've already invited in spinal extension. And we'll lower down. Take a full breath in and out. And we'll repeat, pressing the hips down, lifting, and maybe add the legs. Lifting and breathing. Don't hold your breath. Lift and breathe. Lower down. And we'll take the hands under the shoulders. And we'll push back to wide knee child's pose. Big toes together. Hips back as far as is comfortable. And the hands forward. And we can take hold of the mat. And we might be able to get a little bit more hip flexion. That's a big maybe. We can also bend the elbows, let the forehead rest on the back of the hand. Or let the forehead rest on the block. This is, of course, the same as happy baby pose. So if that feels better on your back, that is also available. We're going to do one downward facing dog. Drawing up. And this was also an option to do it on the wall, hands on the wall, rather than weight bear on the hands. So the one that feels better on your body. Walking the feet to the hands. And let's come all the way up. And we stand. And now you can't see me. So not on your sheet, but part of your home practice, if you want it, is the Tibetan warm-ups, just your joint mobilization. Like a little snack. Anytime you've been sedentary, sitting down or traveling, give yourself the gift of juicing up the joints. So first, dip the feet. However it feels good. Of course, it does benefit balance. Strengthening the standing hip. Both directions. Not a big hairy deal. You can hold on to a chair or a wall. Now we can do the other side. My shirt. Do a hat. You are here, right in my heart. Other direction. Other direction. And feet together. Short child or short person talk. And we're going to do the knees. Around and around we go. And the other way. In a way that feels good. And the hips. The hula hoop. Other direction. So helping the body be upright and tall is one of the happiest things for the neck and the shoulders. All right, hands on the shoulders and feet about hip width apart. And just easy peasy twisting. Nothing forced, just inviting in. Easy rotation. And back to center. And then we roll the shoulders. Shoulder rolls. Both directions. And we did the Brahma Mudra, the sound for the neck. So standing again, and like you're standing up against a wall. So you want a little bit of like a chin retraction. So not way forward. We can sometimes hang out there. Weight in the heels. Weight in the heels. And remember, we have the 4 seat sounds. Going to the right, ah. Sorry, coming back from the right, ah. Coming back from the left, ooh. Looking up, we come back down to center, E. And then looking down and coming back up with So let's do that together. Inhale, turn the head to the right. And turn to the left. Ooh. Looking up. Coming back with E. And looking down. Look right. Inhaling right. Exhale. Inhale left. Ooh. Inhale up. And inhale down. One more time. Inhale right. Inhale left. Ooh. Inhale up. And inhale down. There you are. We are ready for Mountain Brook Pose. You can keep the blanket down, but that will make you, I'm going to crawl over and so you can actually see what we do. We had a head blanket. That was in the, what I call the hamburger fold. Then we had the blanket for the gentle heart lift. It's a very small back bend, but again, may not be comfortable. One or maybe 2 rolls, but that can be pretty intense. It might not look like much, but when in doubt, first time you practice, I would recommend 1. And then we added the bolster with the block for support. And here, I said the bolster can be under the thighs, but it can also be under the shins. So let's try that variation. I'm simply reclining on it. Now you could, of course, have a stack of towels, couch cushion, anything around the house becomes a yoga prop. That is the truth. I also mentioned that if you're feeling especially sort of both lethargic but anxious, putting a strap around the thighs or using a little bit of weight, so another block, a blanket on your abdomen can also help ground. So as you come onto the back, letting everything relax, place the blanket on my abdomen. And taking a moment, tucking under the corners so my neck and head feels cradle. So my arms are down in the valley created by the heart blanket and the head blanket. So we use the tools of movement, we use the tools of breath, but we also use the tools of pausing. So now we're hitting the pause button. Nothing to do, nothing to be. Letting your body heal. And once given the best and the right conditions, we can just sort of let it get to work. We don't have to keep tinkering. So we have done the work. We have invited nutrients into every cell. We have released what was congested. Now we rest. And it can be really helpful if the mind is very chatty to talk oneself through resting, guided meditation of a full body relaxation. There it was. Starting at the feet, relaxing toes and feet, relaxing the ankles, the calves and the knees, softening the thighs, front and back. Allow the hips to relax. Relax the buttocks. Relax the pelvis. Relax the lower abdomen. Take a breath in. Spacious. Then relax the ribs, the heart and the lungs. Let the shoulders soften. Relax the arms, the elbows, wrists, and hands. Relax the throat, the neck. Relax the jaw, the tongue, the inner ears. Relax the inner corners of the eyes, the outer corners. Relax the temples, the skull. And a cool mountain brook. Let it wash away from the top of the head all down over your body, washing away the gunk. The restrictions, the darkness, the dis-ease. Leaving you refreshed. And at ease. You can stay here as long as you want to. When you're ready to return to the business of living, deepening the breath, wiggle fingers and toes, you might like to stretch. And then we'll take a knee in, the other, we can take them into the chest, we can rock from side to side. And we'll roll all the way over onto one side. Pausing, not popping up like a jack in a box, but let your body and your mind stay together. We'll be using arms and hands as we come up. And we'll prepare to close. So creating a sense of beginning and end can be helpful, but also snacking on breath and mantra throughout the day can be equally helpful. Closing by wishing wellness, ease and peace and healing far and wide. Using the chant Om Shanti, 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 Om. Shanti simply means peace. And Om, that's kind of like, hello God, can you hear me? Opening the channels to the divine energy. Let's take a breath in. Om Shanti, 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 Om. Thank you. Namaste.